Hey friends, how's it going? Journey here. So today I'm going to be going over an Earthshaker replay. The comments a person had before going into this replay was they doubled down their rank, got focused so hard on winning one lane, they forgot they're playing Earthshaker and that they need to help out all their other lanes. They mentioned how they knew they should have roamed after 7 or 8 minutes because they knew if they did roam, they could have killed the enemy invoker, who was their enemy mid laner several times, as well as helped out their top lane. But because they played so passive, they had to start playing reactionary, and because they're playing reactionary instead of initiating the fights, they got into a bad spot and they took a lot of bad fights. So we'll take a quick look through the game and just comment mostly on laning phase and try to help you out on how you could have picked up on when you should be roaming, when you shouldn't be. So right away, you look at the heroes. You need to note who you're laning with, who you're laning against, and how you interact with the map. So you have a hard support Leshrac and a one Phantom Assassin. Think to yourself when you're in the character selection screen, does that lane have any kill threat on what they pick in the off lane? Do you think that PA Leshrac with you can kill Tidehunter easily? Probably not, right? Your damage comes from PA, who gets his damage reduced by Kraken Shell and by Anchor Smash. On the flip side, look at mid lane. Invoker, a non-mobile hero. Earthshaker thrives on picking on non-mobile heroes. So, going in with that in mind, as well as your offlaner. Your offlaner was a Timbersaw. Timbersaw is a hero you typically want to babysit level 1 and 2, and then once he has 2 points into reactive, the enemy safe lane typically can't kill him. The only way they can kill him is if they commit a lot of resources such as health and mana. So when he respawns and comes back in with full health, full mana, they can't pressure him out of lane anymore. So if I was you going into this game right off the bat, look at my draft. I would not be babysitting Timbersaw for more than like 3 minutes. But that's where you learn, and it is very important to do. Another thing I would note is because I'm not going to be laning with my Timbersaw much, I want to give him as much experience as I can. I'm not going to be buying these tangos. These tangos are going to be useless for me. The only that I want to buy tangos with Earthshaker is if I'm sitting in lane. And do you think Timbersaw needs help with Faces Void Grim? And do you think Earthshaker pressures Faces Void Grim? The answer is no to both of those. And if that's the case, why are you buying tangos? Why not buy Double Clarity? Double Clarity lets me roam around the map better. It lets me help my lane out more because I can spam fissures to block the creeps at like wave 1 and 2. Timbersaw's under his tier 1 right away. And then we get him level 3, then I can go roam. I also really don't like using that fissure right away. I thought that was super weird. Like, in my opinion, I'd rather have you just yeah, see, now here's the issue with the lack of mana. But I was thinking, I'd rather have you just creep block the first wave. So if I was to play this from your perspective, I would be sitting over here, like playing on this high ground, giving vision, because if I sit on that high ground, I can see a little rim, like right there. And then as I see Pudge isn't showing top, I'm gonna assume Pudge is bottom. They probably should have killed him if they went Ink Swell on the Pudge or the Void. Well, they didn't. And I would have just walked up here and fissure blocked from here to here and just blocked off my creep wave so that way they don't step forward. And then Timbersaw's wave appears like here instead of up here. And if Timbersaw's up here, it means it's very easy for him to get his level 2. He's getting his level 2 means he has reactive armor. You kind of see where I'm getting at. All you want to be doing right now on a Earthshaker is not playing the lane. You're fucking yourself and you're fucking your Timbersaw super hard by playing the laning phase. You want to be just non-stop pulling and non-stop fucking with the creep wave to make it so that he can get level 2 so that way you can go roam. Like even here, this fissure block didn't really accomplish anything. If Grim can aggro the hard camp that you're about to walk by if he chooses to. Okay, he opted not to. Even then, as I've been saying, you need to stop sapping XP. If you watch any high ranking Earthshaker, they will be level 1, like literally 0 XP at this point in the game. Maybe like they'll have like 1 creep of XP, but you've already sapped level 2. You sapped 200 XP from Timbersaw. If you didn't sap that, Timbersaw will be almost 300. That means he's almost level 3 already. And then as I've said, Level 3 is a go time for you in this lane. They have no damage for Timbersaw. They have Ink Swell. And then you go fuck off. You go fuck off towards mid. And you look where Invoker's playing. What's happening here? I guess this is weird. Yeah, and you look where Invoker's playing. Invoker's half health playing the river. He's playing the river. You just fissure block across from here to here. And he dies. The best way to, I know you said it yourself that you want to be more active in the laning phase, but it's not a matter of being active, it's you're being too active in the lane. Like, you've done nothing. You've not helped Timbersaw get, he has 8 last hits, 2 denies. You've not helped him accomplish any of those last hits or any of those denies. You've done nothing. All you've done is zap 260 of XP, which would mean Timbersaw again. Almost level 4. Level 4, 3 minutes into the game, as a solo offlaner is very good. That very rarely happens. Also, if you do use this much mana and don't have clarities, you gotta buy them. Right now you're walking like Enchant Totem. Walking 100 damage nuke is not very good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fast forward because you get the point of what I've been at. If you're playing an active hero, if you're playing a Tusk, an Earthshaker, a Clockwork, you can't just babysit the offlaner. Not because it's bad to babysit them, but because you're hurting them more than you're helping them. As I've been saying, you've stole XP, you haven't helped get last hits. Void is 24 last hits, 6 denies. You did nothing to pressure the Faceless Void. The way you could hypothetically pressure the safe lane is by getting Timbersaw 6 as quick as you can, helping him do that. And then once Timbersaw is 6, then he can pressure the Void. So you've unintentionally or intentionally not helped the lane to help the lane, if that makes sense. Yeah, at this point you just have to go gank. Typically, the enemy mid laner is normally going to place their ward at about, like, let's say roughly minus 30 seconds into the game. So by the time night comes, his observer ward will most likely be down. So you kind of want to go in that window of where his obs ward is down and where he hasn't placed the second one yet. A good mid laner will pick up on the fact that you're playing aggressive at that point. But I'm going to take a wild guess and say a guy who's going Exort Invoker is not very good at mid lane. Not bad, like it is possible. Well, that's unfortunate. But Exort Invoker is very dead for a very good reason. At least you're doing something. I mean, you sniped 2 couriers already, which is cool. But top lane's dying. You've been a part of 0 kills. Void is level 6. Like, yeah. You see what I mean. Also, Silvering is kind of a dead item on Earthshaker. Because clarities have been constantly getting, or not constantly, because clarities have gotten buffed to the point where they are just really spammable. Like, they don't get broken by neutral creep, by enemy lane creeps, all that sort of stuff. You kind of just want to spam them out. What most Earthshakers do is they rush Tranquil Boots, and they spam clarities if they ever need it, and then rush the Blink Dagger. Because you didn't do that, you're one, less mobile because you don't have the Tranquil Boots to give you the 90 movement speed compared to the 45. But you also delay it by going to Soul Ring. And delaying it going to Soul Ring is kind of not needed. Because doesn't clarity serve the same function as a Soul Ring? In theory. So, just being more efficient with your money, very important. I guess that's a good TP. I mean, it's not ideal that you kill a Tide Hunter who has no Ravage, but it's still a kill. At this point in the game, you just want to be playing with your Monkey King. Understand who the strongest hero on the map is, and that's Monkey King. On your team, the strongest hero is. Then you play with them. Kill stuff. This is a big Echo Slam coming hot. Very nice. Fine. Oh. Yeah, your monkey needs to focus the tide there. I mean, not not chase whoever he's chasing. Pudge or whoever. Need to help you guys. Whatever, that's a good echo. Right now, we just don't really care to be bottom. Because what are you accomplishing by showing the map right now? You've been showing down bottom. Alright, I don't think you've shown yet. I could be wrong. They kill Leshrac. Why did you show here? What the biggest difference between pro players and 7K players and 6K and 5Ks is how much information they convey on the map. And how much information they can extract from the map. We're not going to talk about the second point. What have you done in the past 5-10 seconds of you showing in this lane for the next little bit? What have you done? Nothing, right? You've gained nothing. What you've lost, though, is they know for a fact that because you're bottom, you're not mid. And because you're not mid, Pudge can do this. Invoker can do this. Ty can go walk over here and hit his newts. Because the ganking threat is showing. If you are the ganker, you cannot show on the map. I don't care if you don't have Echo Slam or no Blink Dagger. You have Fissure, and Fissure is a good enough ganking spell. And because you showed bottom, they're now running at you, and now you're dead. Filling your Blink Dagger even further. This is stupid as fuck of them to be chasing after you like this. There's no reason for them to do this. But it's just kind of what they do in this bracket. You show them the map, they kill you. So if that's the case, where, trust me, as someone who's seen a lot of lower, sub 5K games, they all do this. Wouldn't it be better if you sit behind your Phantom Assassin or sit behind these two guys mid, and then when they do that idiotic play of walking at them like this, then you fissure block and save them? In this scenario, yeah, it's totally good that you tanked the Chronosphere. But that's just them being bad over you being good. And then because you were dead, you couldn't save the Timbersaw. His death is on you. I'm gonna blame you. That one. There's a coach in this game. Huh. Tad is a holy locket? Good observation there, Yabuku. I didn't even notice that one. Yeah. So it's why, right now, you just showed on bottom outpost. Why? What are you gaining from showing on the map at this point? Right now, because you showed bottom, they can run at top lane, right? And you also showed no TP. Even if your TP's on cooldown, you have to have it. Because they don't always know if your TP's on or off cooldown. So having that as a threat when you show on the map like this is kind of okay to show right now. The problem with you showing that means they can get aggressive top lane because you've shown with no TP. It's fine for you to be bottom lane, but in order for you to be, are you running across the map to get here? No, yeah, if you've already shown the map, you have to be staying bottom. You were never getting to this fight. You have to create some sort of pressure. Yeah, that is very not good. Even if you get this Invoker kill, which I highly doubt you do. You do have protection. This is still really not worth it. You just walked across the map after killing, the only way that fight goes poorly is because you showed on the map. Again, assuming they're competent at the game. If you don't show on the map, they're going to say, yo, Earthshaker's not here, careful. It's not always. A lot of people in lower bracket games just don't have the map awareness to realize that. But you may as well try it. And if you do show on the map, you have to just capitalize on that. Create some sort of pressure because you fucked your team there. Instead of you running from bottom lane, we're down here. You ran all the way to top lane, up here and fed. Because the fight ended. Why not just keep going bottom lane? Push your lane into the tier 2. And then once the wave is here, as your team's respawned because they all died because you had no TP and you showed, then you TP bottom and fight them. Kill them because they have their ultimates, right? So you gotta be way more considerate of how you show on the map. It's by far the biggest weakness that people have in a lot of lower ranked games. They just don't. It's not something you think about. No one's told you that you need to consider what you're doing on the map. Right now, what do you see on the map? Look at the minimap. I'm watching from your fog. I'll put your fog on, but the same thing as what you see from your perspective. What do you see right now? Nothing. You don't see a single enemy hero on the map. Why are you farming in the river? Right? It's like, you got to be more aware of what information is being conveyed at any point in the game. Let's take a look at their perspectives quickly. And look at that. I don't know if you're dead here. I haven't seen this replay. But why are you showing mid? It's fine for you to be looking to get farm and whatnot. But if there's not a single hero on the enemy map showing, you have to be aware of that. You cannot be farming the most dangerous spot on the map with no vision. Especially when your team is not playing on the map properly. You have half your team farming the same jungle camps together. This guy's farming his own jungle camps. And this guy's farming bottom jungle camps or something. So you just got to be aware of how you interact with the map. Like when you show, what does that say? When you show on the map 20 minutes in with no blink dagger, that means you don't have blink dagger, obviously, right? They don't know that. They don't know how much gold you have. For all they know, you could be 600 gold off, or you could have 600 gold total, or you could be 60 gold off. They don't know that. But because you're showing on the map with no blink dagger, farming that aggressively, they're going to assume that you don't have blink dagger. They're going to know you don't have blink dagger. They can look for that fight onto you, or onto your team. Interesting. I don't think he lives here. Yep. Alright, tank Dota, that's interesting. See, now your blink dagger comes. And I can guarantee you, what should be happening right now is you just got blink dagger. They have no ravage. You have echo slam. There is an 80 gold item that makes your entire team or any heroes around you invisible. By smoke of deceit. What I would be doing as soon as I get my blink dagger, I tell my team group up, yo, let's track Monkey King, let's go for 3-man smoke and walk like this. Walk in here and kill the first person you see. Go blink echo them. Take a big fight. What you're going to do, though, is you're going to walk randomly either under their vision, or you're going to walk into a lane randomly and reveal your blink dagger. I'm certain of that. It always happens. Let's see it. Let's see it. Coming in hot right here. Going to mid lane, right? I haven't shown you. Like, this is good. I don't think you've shown your blink dagger yet, right? This is very good. Oh, this is a big echo. Oh. Oh. Buddy. You're psycho. One problem's that's after your team died, so there's not much follow-up. So, yeah, that's really good. That's exactly what I mean. Because you didn't show that you had a blink dagger, they didn't space properly. And if they don't space properly, you catch them and they get fucked. So good on you. I honestly had very little faith that you were gonna hide your blink dagger. That's good. Good stuff. I'm gonna keep fast forwarding through. I think I'm gonna kind of wrap this up somewhat soon. But yeah, again, right here. It's fine for you to be showing on the map, but because you're showing here, Monkey King, as soon as he shows top and you show with on the map with in mid lane, they can make a play top lane because they know for a fact it'll take you about 5 seconds to get to the proper position to go fight top. Because you have 3 seconds of TP, a couple seconds of walking, blinking, all that shit. So if you show on the map somewhere, you have to be mindful of how your team's showing the map. Right? You just got to consider all these things. It's very difficult to do that. Especially in a game where you have all these fucking newt hitters, like newt hitter, newt hit. Oh, you're not newt hitter. Newt hitter, newt hitter, newt hitter. All newt hitters on your team but you. And even you kind of hit newts. For some reason. Shaker. But, yeah, it's like, it's very difficult to do. You've got to be more aware of what information you're conveying. And then on the flip side of that, what information are they giving you? If you can read the map properly, you'll climb so fast in MMR. Just think logically. The Battle Fury Void with no hero at the map can be playing alone down here. In my bracket, probably not, right? So let's look. What did I do? Right. There we go. Yeah, exactly. And the team's behind him. They go smoke. This is good. Like, although I'd be very careful of showing the lane like this. Blink away, blink away. Nice. That's very good. Yeah, but just again, like I probably would have recognized the fact that his team was in the area, so I'd been very careful of how I played that. I'm gonna rewind and explain how I would have taken that fight, going all the way back to the very start of it. So you, so Void is showing in bottom lane. You do not see any other heroes on the map besides Void, and you're just kind of sitting around. You're like, what could be happening? They pushed the lane with the cart into my tier 1. No one is showing mid. No one's showing top. If they were top lane, if they were in the top half of the map, Timbersaw would be dead right now, right? Because I'm about to show bottom. Instead of you showing on this wave here, this technically executes Timbersaw if he walked forward. He's smart enough to walk backwards. I'm going to assume he knows that no one's on the map. But you still could have killed him. You never use Fissure there. There's not a single hero showing the map, and they can potentially dive you. Even though they have you have a ward here, they can still kill you. What you should be doing is talking to your boy Leshrac. Leshrac's like, yeah, I want that wave. I don't even show. I walk right up here, and I sit there, and I wait. Even if nothing happens, I wait. And I just ensure, if they jump Leshrac right now, I Fissure block, I Echo Slam, I do whatever to save him. Because I just showed, and because I just fissured, they know for a fact I have no fissure for 13 seconds, 15 let's say, from when I use. They know I have no fissure, which means my counter gank potential is very limited. So instead of you having to waste Blink Dagger here, boom, 3-man Echo Slam. Right away. Leshrac doesn't even get damaged, because you're sitting right here, and as soon as they overcommitted, you had your Blink Dagger up, and you blinked in an Echo Slammed. And if Void had actual items instead of fucking Battle Fury Mask of Madness, Monkey would probably be dead. Oh, maybe not. He has a lot of armor because he's ultimate. But there's still a chance at it, right? If he had like a bit of damage, like say a Maelstrom, got a couple of lucky procs, lucky bashes, because you wasted your fissure to farm. Just got to consider all of these things. If you waste your fissure to farm or use your fissure to farm, it's because you know for a fact that you can get away with it for a 15-second window. You didn't know that. You did it because it was more convenient for you. So, just read the map. That's all I'm trying to get at. The early game, yeah, stop helping your lane partner out. And you'll help them by not helping them, if that makes sense. Although some people may have problems with that, kind of just tell them, sorry dude, I know what I'm doing. Just deal with it. If they're having that much issues with you playing off the map, just I guess you can decide if you want to help them out or if you want to help out other lanes. But you kind of fucked Timbersaw and you fucked your Monkey King more by playing with Timbersaw than playing with Monkey. I think I can look to wrap this one up off of that. I feel like it's kind of you kind of get what I'm getting at. I hope all of you do. You've got to be very careful of what information you're conveying and what information they're conveying and what you can extract from it. You learn that stuff and you'll become way better at the game. Just reading the map becomes so much easier. Like you'll be able to predict where the enemy's playing, where they will be going to, what they're doing, what they want to be doing, when they want to be doing it, all that sort of stuff. And that's what separates the pros from the semi-pros, from the 8Ks, from the 7Ks, 6Ks, 5Ks, and so on. You get good enough at that, you just gain MMR. But yeah, I'll call it off that one. Just yeah, do what I said. Understand the lane dynamics more. Understand how how you show them the map influences the game. If you got any questions, obviously DM me or drop them in the comments below. And if not, I will talk to you all later.